Well, hey everyone.
Hello. How's everybody doing? It's a good day.
Yes, it is.
It's a good day.
Do you enjoy your church services this morning?
I sure did. I watched about 4 church services, and every one of them was good.
Ooh, and now what are you going to do?
I'm going to play the piano now.
That's right. And for any of our new followers, we have a lot of new followers, Grandma, who may not know your story. You played the piano since how old?
Since I started when I was about 8 years old taking piano lessons.
Mm-hmm.
Because the church I went to, there was one lady in that church that could play the piano. And she was getting on up in age. And she told me one Sunday, she said, I want you to start coming to my house one afternoon a week. I want to learn you to play the piano because one day somebody's got to take over, and I think it needs to be you.
Well, there you go.
And she lived right there down at the end of this road in a big house.
And then you played?
And so I would walk over there in the afternoon. But see, I was going to school at Carolina when I started, so I just leave the school and go over there.
Go straight on.
And then during the summer, I would walk over there and then walk back to the house. Sometimes my mother would walk with me because she didn't like for me to walk by myself.
Yeah, that's pretty young to walk by yourself. But well, let me ask you this now. Did you ever play the piano the rest of your life?
Yeah.
I know the answer to this, but I was just asking you for everyone else. So how did you learning the piano help you in your life?
Well, it helped me to love the Lord more, because see, most of what I play are hymns. That's what I don't care to play other types of music. I just love the hymns, and I've played the piano at about 7 different churches during my lifetime.
And what was your husband doing at the time?
He was pastoring.
That's right. That's what I was going to say. She always played the piano at the churches
Yeah.
that Grandpa would pastor at. So.
Yeah, he had, we were down at Eglinville. He come home one evening and said, I'm going in the morning and put in for my retirement. I said, what happened to that 30 years? He had 21 years in. He said, well, it's like this. I can no longer serve God and man. And he did not even have a high school diploma at that time because he was drafted. See, he was fixing to be drafted, and he didn't want to go into the Army, so he went and joined the Navy. His mother and daddy signed for him to join the Navy.
Okay.
And
he served in the Navy.
Mm-hmm. He served in the Navy about 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got out. He was going to re-enlist in the Navy. But see, the war had ended. And when he went to re-enlist, they turned him down. Said he was colorblind. But they'd let him go all through the war.
Yeah.
Fire them guns and shoot them bombs.
So, but then after that, he went into
the Army, the regular Army.
And then?
And he stayed in there about 7 years, I guess. And when he, when we went to Germany, we were in Fort Bragg, North Carolina. And he did not like Fort Bragg. And so we went to Germany, and when he come home one evening and he said, guess what? I said, what? He said, I got my orders to go home today. I said, well, good. Where we going? He said, Fort Bragg.
So then after the Army, where did he go?
We come on back to Fort Bragg, and he finished out his tour, and when he got ready to re-enlist, he said, "We go into Andalusia. I'm going to enlist in the Air Force." So we came to Andalusia, and he enlisted in the Air Force. And
so he served all those different areas, and so our oldest son Tyler is in the Air Force, and Anna hopes to go either Air Force or Navy, or
and
wants to serve somewhere in the military as well.
When we came to Selma, they sent him to Selma, you know, and we really got involved in the church in Selma, and I think that's when he really decided he wanted to go into the ministry. And but see, he did not even have a high school diploma, but he started going to school at night. Got his high school diploma, enrolled in college, went to college every chance he got, and spare time, you know, because he had to work or do whatever. And wound up with a doctor's degree in religious education. And when I hear somebody say, "Oh, I wish I could do this," or "I wish I could do that," but I can't because I don't have the finances and I don't have the knowledge. Well, you can do what you desire to do.
That's right. With enough desire and the Lord's help, you can do anything.
But see, when he was a teenager, they had a revival at the church he was going to. He was about 14 years old, and he accepted the Lord at that time. But the pastor told his mother and daddy, said, "I'm not going to baptize him. He's still a child. He don't know what he's doing." And that really bore on his mind, you know. So when we came back from Germany, we started going to church at Carolina because I was going to stay here till he got settled down at Fort Bragg, you know. And the first Sunday we was there, Buddy, he just about run down that aisle. And was baptized, and then he started going to school at night, religious school, you know. Kept on till he wound up with a doctor's degree.
There you go. All right. So he pastored, and you played the piano. So I'll let.
And he went to his first college school he went to was BBI at Graceville, Florida, and he drove that back and forth there every day.
What's that?
And that's a pretty good piece.
I was going to say, that's a good little piece. Let's see which books you have up here. Now, she can't see well enough to read the hymnals anymore, can you, Grandma?
I have to really look if I do. I usually just...
So, I've already opened it up for you, Grandma. So, she plays by memory now, just from all the years. I guess if I had played the piano that long, it'd come naturally to me, too. So, she's just going to play whatever comes to mind, she said.
And the pedal. right pedal, no wonder. Favorite song, Jesus Loves Me. It's probably the first song I ever learned to sing when I was a little girl.
Jesus loves me. I love that one too. It is so true. Hi, Kate.
It's a pretty song.
You want to play some?
I'm good, Grandma. I don't remember the piano.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
We just sit in here and pick.
Okay.
Let me get over here so I can see both of y'all.
Yeah, I don't remember anything, Grandma.
She did a couple of weeks of piano, didn't you?
Well, you need to get back into it.
I probably do.
You do.
Do you remember anything, Caitlin, at all? Do you even know the
You
letters?
get back into it and I'll wheel you my piano.
Oh. Well, that's a nice offering, Grandma.
Let's see.
It may be wore out because I plan on being 100.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, now don't be shortening your years, Grandma. You've always said you were going to be 115. Don't be shortening your years on us. We got you for at least to 115. I have no doubt. Got anything else you want to play for us?
Well, I guess not. It's a good day.
It is a good day. Do y'all have a message?
Well, the Lord loves you and there's not a problem He can't solve. May not be just like you think you want it, but later on down the road you find out it is.
Yes, ma'am. I hope you all have a blessed Sunday.
Thank you. and Caitlin. A lot of people are loved your posts lately.
I've seen. I haven't been able to go through all the comments just yet, but I'm working on it.
That's right. You read them all, though, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, she's very appreciative.
This girl's got lots to do.
Well, Grandma, we
The
haven't.
Lord sent her for a special reason.
Yes, she did. Yes, he did. I messed that one up, didn't I? Grandma, we're fixing to read you. I'm gonna let Caitlin read you 2 of her stories that she has written.
Okay.
Not on video or anything, but we'll go in here, and she's written 2 different stories that are very, very, very good.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, I shared them on our family page.
You need to get them published.
Yes, ma'am.
Hopefully, we can work on that. All right. Well, we love y'all. Y'all have a good
I
one.
think somebody from the Andalusia Star News needs to interview you.
She's got a lot to say, don't you, girl?
Mm-hmm. Yes, she's got a lot to say. She's got lots to do.
She's got a mission here in life, don't you?
God, you take a little baby that weighed 14 ounces. The Lord had plans for her.
That's right. He knew you before you ever came to this earth, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
You have a purpose. We
I
all
know
do.
the first time I looked at her, your daddy said, "Ain't she tiny? Ain't she tiny?" I said, "Yes, she's tiny, but she's got lots to do."
That's right. That is so, so true. All right. Y'all have a wonderful week.
Bye, everyone.
Yes, do.